Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bears will kick it away first. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing we love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The offense and hurry up mode. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On his feet at the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Makes the grab. It's Hosley. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. check on the keeper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Bears want to move quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Fires it incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the 4th quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Black. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Here's a throw downfield late. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown Bears! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go, the extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. If they could just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And they take the lead, and now in the waning moments, they're so close to a win. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And, hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.